Happy day to you. I'm so excited that you're here to talk about my favorite mantra. This is my absolute favorite mantra. And then I have a lot of mantras that I use with my clients, but when I think about the kings, the people that really and the queens and the people that really hold communities, this is my absolute favorite mantra, which is I have a wonderful work in a wonderful way. I give wonderful service for wonderful pay. There's so many things to break apart there. That is by Florence Scovel. If you're familiar with her, she was back in the 1800s, so like very old school. But part of what I like about it is she was one of the very first people talking about the law of attraction, and she was one of the very first people talking about like being about it and talking about it, and bringing about it, right? Like as you be and you talk and you like actually really intention something, that it really comes into being. And so that's one of my absolute favorite mantras is I have a wonderful work in a wonderful way. I give wonderful service for wonderful pay. It's so fun because I love the repetition of wonderful as well, but it's like I have a wonderful work that I get to give people. I like what I do is so wonderful. And if you're a community holder, if you're somebody that has a structure that like gives people work, right? Like that's such a gift. Right? So like I have wonderful work, and then in a wonderful way. Like not only do I have this wonderful work, but I get to share it in such a wonderful way. Like there's such a beautiful way in which it's expressed, and it's such a beautiful way in which it's received. And then I give wonderful service. So your fulfillment of that service, right? Like that I give it in such a wonderful way. And then finally for wonderful pay, I give wonderful service for wonderful pay. And I think that is just simply the healer, right? As we give, we receive, right? And that there's another quote I absolutely love by a gentleman named Wallace D. Wattles, where he says, you have a moral obligation to circulate wealth and abundance, to fully express yourself on this planet and really your work on this planet. And I love that also for this thought of like there's circulation, right? It's like there's this ability, not that I'm hoarding anything, but that I'm just giving as much as I possibly can and then receiving as much as I possibly can so that I can give even more. And I think that for us, especially as community owners, as people that hold a lot of people in our hearts and minds all the time, I think it's so freaking powerful to know that it's so valuable for me to receive so that I can also continue to give back in a bigger and bigger and more abundant and opulent way to people. And really, I have a wonderful work in a wonderful way. I give wonderful service for wonderful pay. So that's it for today. That's my call to action to you on this is that it works. So try it, do it. Do it. I love to say this every single morning. I have my personal creed that I read every single morning, and every single morning I recite this. I have a wonderful work in a wonderful way. I give wonderful service for wonderful pay, and it works. I get to help some of the biggest tech companies on the planet. I get to share with some of my favorite people that I love. Like I love the work with my clients. Anyways, that's it for today. I love you so dearly. I will see you tomorrow. Have a great rest of your day.